What is the WWE going to do with Bron Breakker? Over the past 2 weeks, we have seen Bron Breakker and Adam Pearce have two conversations, both on separate episodes of Monday Night Raw. On the first interaction, Bron Breakker walked up to Adam Pearce and asked why he was not in the King of the Ring tournament. Adam Pearce took his glasses off and said, "Let's go meet in my office. We'll talk some more." And we all started to think, what does this mean? This only can mean really one thing from a viewer's perspective, and that is Bron Breakker has bigger plans than the King of the Ring. And what's the bigger thing? I would have to guess it's a title shot with either the US, the Intercontinental, Heavyweight, or the WWE title. There is 4 titles that Bron Breakker could go after. Realistically, I only think there's 3, and I think because I'm going to cross out and eliminate the World Heavyweight Championship, because I feel like that scene right now is just swimming with sharks, and there is no room for a new guy to come in and interfere with this masterclass feud that we have going on with Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins whenever he comes back. And on the second episode of Raw, the most recent one from this video, he walked up to Adam Pearce again and asked him, "What's up?" And again, they went back into Adam Pearce's office to talk more, and I feel like it's really for a title shot, because why would they need 2 interactions to try and set up something small? It has to be something big like a title shot. I'm going to give you guys 3 realistic stories that could happen with Bron Breakker. I feel like he could go after the US title. I feel like he could go after the Intercontinental title. I feel like he could go after the WWE title and go after Cody Rhodes. And we're going to talk about all that right now, so let's go. Let's start off with the least important title, which is Logan Paul and the United States Championship. Logan Paul has been a great champion. He is actually the longest champion in the WWE at the moment. Logan Paul is also a new guy. Who else is a new guy? Bron Breakker, that just got brought up from NXT a few months ago. He is also a new guy. So if you do new guy versus new guy, saying this is our future generation, these are the people that are going to be at the top of their game probably throughout their whole career. And if you really want to show Bron Breakker in an actual amazing match that's not just a squash match, I feel like you can pair him up with Logan Paul. That's a really good worker. But you guys might be a little confused because Logan Paul is actually going after Cody Rhodes in Saudi Arabia at King of the Ring in about a week and a half. But I'm going to make a video about that tomorrow, where I think that Logan Paul is still going to have his United States Championship. So right after King of the Ring, or right even before King of the Ring leading up to it, you could have that interaction with Logan Paul and Bron Breakker for him to be getting a title shot at Logan Paul. You could even take it another step, and to next week on Monday Night Raw, Bron Breakker could have a title shot opportunity. He just has to beat a mysterious whoever Adam Pearce wants to pick for his opponent. And if we're going to do new guy versus new guy, it might as well be Bron Breakker facing a new guy as well to try and get to Logan Paul. And what not better to be than Carmelo Hayes? These two worked a lot together in NXT, and they have a lot of chemistry, so this could be a banger of a match leading up to get a title shot right after King of the Ring. And Bron Breakker has been getting built up a lot, so whoever he faces, we can all assume he's going to win. But I think Bron Breakker and Logan Paul would be a absolute banger of a match, and it can happen at Clash of the Castle, and it could be probably the match leading up right to that main event. Now let's talk about the Intercontinental Championship. The champion is currently Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn's in a little bit of a feud with Chad Gable. They're probably going to go at it maybe at King of the Ring, maybe at Clash of the Castle. I'm not really too sure what the WWE is going to do with it, but I know they're eventually going to fight for this title. And if you watch my video on Chad Gable a couple of days ago, I said that I think Chad Gable was going to win against Sami Zayn to win that Intercontinental Championship and be that heel just like Gunther was with that championship. So, if Chad Gable wins, then Bron Breakker can sneak his way right in, and they have 2 very similar builds, I might add. Chad Gable is obviously the smaller guy, and Bron Breakker is obviously the bigger guy. But if Chad Gable was any taller or bigger, he would have literally the same body type as Bron Breakker. And yes, they haven't had any interactions with each other, but they could sprinkle it in here and there. Just like I said, they could sprinkle it in with the U.S. Championship. They can do it just the same as this feud with Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. They could just have a face-off backstage, and it could be as simple as that, and they could let us know that this might be a feud for the future. And I also think this would be a banger of a match. Chad Gable is a great worker, and so is Bron Breakker, and these two will really butt heads, and you could have Bron Breakker be the babyface and start his career off as a babyface, but still that intimidating babyface that really wants to crush you, which is normally a heel move, but this guy is so massive and destructive, he could work as a babyface that just destroys every heel. And like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to skip the World Heavyweight Championship because there is absolutely no way he is getting implemented into that storyline. But now we got the biggest title in the company with Cody Rhodes and his WWE Championship. And just like I said with Logan Paul, these two are feuding, but I don't think Cody's actually going to lose this title. I'll talk about it in the video tomorrow, but I think both of them are still going to have the same title. So, right after these two have a match, Cody Rhodes is probably going to go on another side quest. Unless The Rock comes back, but I really don't see him coming back that soon. Movies normally don't take that quickly to make, so The Rock isn't coming back for probably a few more months if I had to assume so. And we know Cody Rhodes has been on this side quest. He has AJ Styles, and now he has Logan Paul. And why don't we just feed him a new guy in Bron Breakker? WWE would be trying to tell us that this is literally your future world champion in Bron Breakker. He is getting a title shot in less than 10 matches in the WWE. And it's just going to make him look like an absolute monster. Even if he loses, Cody Rhodes and him can still have a fantastic match, which they will because they are both really good workers in their own. But, come on, Bron Breakker versus Cody Rhodes, you're telling me, even if he loses, that's not going to elevate his game to the next level? I think if they really, really wanted to push it and, be that Brock Lesnar type Bron Breakker, you have him go after Cody Rhodes. But if you really, really want to cement him, like I said, like a Brock Lesnar, you have him go after Cody... damn. Like I was saying, damn. I would think you would have Bron Breakker go after Cody Rhodes to be that top guy, but I think the right answer in the grand scheme of things is the U.S. title. That will be a fantastic match, and you could even have him win that match because I feel like he's a credible guy to take the title off of Logan Paul. He's a newcomer, and you're going to cement him and be like, all right, bet, let's go. He's going to have this title run, and we're going to see a lot more of him. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think in a few months he could get a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity? Personally, I don't see it, but you guys might think otherwise. This WWE is a very creative, flowing company, so everyone thinks differently. And let me know what you guys think. But other than that, it's been your boy Drew Dimes, and I'm out. Peace.